Cheetah. Good evening. Bloodline is not available tonight because he decided he would rather go have fun at a Davido concert. So I am going to sit here and stream instead, as if I'm not jealous of him. But oh well. You guys can join whenever. Let's get started. You'll have to go to kahoot.it on in your browser and just enter the game pin that shows up on the screen. So just www.kahoot.it. Try one more W. The game pin is 311-1340. Game pin 311-1340. Welcome, the real Doisy. Welcome to AKAT. Nice to have you. Tonight we are doing Gintama and the Disastrous Life of Saiki. Two of, I believe, the best comedy animes in the history of anime, but I'm really biased. So let's just wait for everybody to come on, and once we have a few more people, we'll start. Welcome, Banzo. Pochita, we're waiting for you to come back or no? Welcome back. Okay. We'll just give everybody else a few more minutes, see if anybody else wants to join before we get started. You haven't watched either of them, you are seriously missing out. Like seriously missing out. I don't want to be an elitist and make it seem like your life is not going to be complete until you've seen these animes, but your life is not going to be complete until you've seen these animes. At least not as an otaku. You need a healthy balance. You need comedy, right, to make the anime complete, the anime experience complete. If you've seen one episode, really, you've seen all of what Gintama is. It's all the characters are lunatics. Nobody there has sense. And Saiki is pretty much just the same. There's only one character there that has a brain, and everybody else is just comic relief. But yeah, both of them are hilarious shows. Personally, I prefer Saiki because bro has superpowers and all he wants to do is be left alone, right? So yeah, that's kind of my vibe. So definitely recommend them. But you don't need to know anything about them tonight. Literally, just guess. There are only 4 options on the table anyway. So, at the very worst, you have a 25% chance of getting the question right. And 25 is not bad for somebody that's not read for an exam. So, yeah, let's just have fun. On your way to a party, we shall try to rush this. Or better yet, you can share it to the crowd at your party. Give them activities, entertain them a little. Okay, we'll just a couple more minutes. Pochita, you're back on. Okay, I think we should start. It doesn't look like anybody's coming from IG. Has anybody joined? Sec. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can send anybody from IG, so we're just going to start. Starting off with Gintama. Now, this one is going to be pretty rough for you guys, but a lot of the questions are only 2 options. So your odds even go up to 50%. But question 1, are you ready? Yes or no? Are you ready? Yes or no? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Yes, 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 yes or yes? Answer all 4. It's bonus marks at this point. So question 1, and I guess that this one is going to be rough since you guys haven't seen the show, but who is this? A. Kagura, B. Hijikata, C. Sakata, and D. Shogo. Now, I'm surprised you guys chose Sakata. She looks like I don't think any of these other names look more feminine than. But yeah. Question 3, who is this? Literally just go with your vibe. Who do you feel like this is? Kagura, Hijikata, Sakata, or Sogo? The answer was Sakata. Sorry. He's the main character. It looks like Pochita is taking a strong lead and is clearly intending to win this. Who is this? This low budget Code Geass looking motherfucker. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. That was bad. But Sogo. Only one more of those options that you guys haven't seen yet, so this one should be in the bag for everybody. Who is this? Kagura, Hijikata, Sakata, or Sogo? Good. So that's the vibe. Let's keep going. Next question. True or false? It's basically another who is this? Context clues. Sorry, Bazu. Question 7. Gintoki Sakata is known for his love of parfaits and strawberry milk. Is this true or false? The answer is yes, because who the fuck would? Sorry, I should stop swearing. But yeah, who wouldn't love parfaits and strawberry milk? Okay. Kagura is an Amanto from the Yato clan, one of the weakest alien races. Remember, Kagura was the girl from the Force, naturally. Question 9. Shinpachi wears glasses purely for style. Yes or no? If it's to help you make your decision, he's a very, very foolish boy. The answer is false. He actually needs them. Question 10. Elizabeth, Katsura's pet, is secretly a human in disguise. Yes or no? The pet is the one in the giant's costume. The answer is true. Easy layup. Pochita is still in first place with a commanding lead. Question 11. Gintoki used to be a famous war hero known as the White Demon. True or false? Main character vibes, of course. Yes, true. Question 12. Another true or false? The Shinsengumi is a peaceful group that promotes literature and poetry. And they write their poetry with swords for some reason. True or false? The answer is false. They are warriors. There's a lot of Gintama that kind of references Japanese Edo era samurai history. So Katsura constantly changes the name in public to avoid being captured. True or false? Yep, true. Again, most of these characters in this show are absolute idiots. So whatever sounds like the answer a stupid option, the option a stupid person would go for. That's kind of it. Or the way of life of a stupid person. Then yeah, Tae Shimura, Shinpachi's sister, is a calm and gentle woman who avoids violence. True or false? The answer is false. Surprised Pochita also went with that option. You say you don't trust women, have you? Question 15. Kentucky is addicted to reading Weekly Jump manga. True. Scoreboard has not changed at all, but the numbers are pretty close between 2 and 3, so let's see. Gintama has never broken the fourth wall or referenced real-world events. True or false? Very, very false. If you've seen any clip from Gintama, you should know exactly what kind of vibe they go with. Question 17. Tsukuyo is the leader of the Hyaka, a group of female assassins. True. There's nothing you want to tell me. I secretly believe that this is who Uzui Tengen and his wives are based off of. Question 18 of 30. Sakamoto Tatsuma is known for being serious and emotionally reserved. The answer is false. I don't think there are any properly serious characters in this entire show. Question 19. Gintoki is a swordsman. This one should be another easy layup. True or false? Pretty hard. I feel like that one was wrong, but I'm not sure. Moving on. Question 20. Hasegawa is nicknamed Madao, which means middle-aged man with no hopes and dreams. True or false? Does he look like somebody excited about the prospect of future? Nope. Very gangster old man. Question 21. Sadaharu is a giant cat that lives with the Yorozuya. True or false? Look at the animal. The answer was false. It's a giant dog. Or giant something. But it's definitely not a cat. And Pochita was the only one to get that one. Question 22. Gintama's main genre is pure action with little to no comedy. False. Enough said. Question 23. Kamui is Kagura's older brother and a member of the Harusami. The answer is true. For every gentle younger sister, there's an older brother that is a pure lunatic. Question 24. The Yorozuya trio would do any job if paid enough. The guys that lunatic was a member of. The answer is true. No morals, no anything, just lunatics. Hi, he walked. Thanks for joining us. To participate, go to www.kahoot.it and put in the game pin. You can join us for the next batch, or you can even join midway if you want. But anyway, Gintama ended without any serious arcs or emotional storylines. For context, there were hundreds of episodes. Yeah, there was some sad stuff there. You don't get known as the White Demon for not having a few horrific scenes in your history. Question 26. Takasugi Shinsuke lost his right eye during the Joei War. True or false? The answer is true. Question 27. True or false? Now, I apologize because I know we are bringing characters out of nowhere towards the end, but false. Now, let's see. The gap between Banzo and the real Doise at the end is very, 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 very close. So, literally, either them could still take second place. But it looks like Pochita is secured in first. So, question 28. The Benizakura arc was the first major serious arc in the anime and had a movie adaptation. Does this guy look serious? The answer is true. There's nothing more serious for a man than male pattern baldness at a young age. Question 29. During the Shogun assassination arc, Gintoki fights alongside former enemies to protect the Shogun. True or false? So that was true. Okay, one final question. Last chance to make any moves. Hosen, the King of Night, was defeated by Gintoki alone in the Yoshiwara in Flames arc. Remember, Gintoki is the White Demon, Grace Warrior. The answer was false. Sorry if I threw you off, but there's our podium. With 18,700 and something points, the real Jersey. With 20,116 points, Banzo in second. And with 26,583 points, the undisputed lead from beginning to end, Pochita. All right, so we are going to move into the second one right away. Prime or Beloved, if you still want to join us, go to kahoot.it and enter the game pin to participate. The next one we're going to be doing is The Disastrous Life of Saiki, and we're going to start pretty much immediately. So, okay, you've seen the anime, no wonder. I'm actually very impressed. Okay, the real Joyzy, you should be able to join by just either use the same game pin again or just on your screen you should see a prompt that tells you the game continues and asks if you want to join. So we're just going to give you a minute. The Disastrous Life of Saiki is another extremely vibes-based anime. There's a bit more specialized information here because there are more characters, and but it's the same vibe, pure comedy. Nothing really makes sense. In the beginning of an episode, you can be in a classroom taking a test, and by the end of it, somebody's in space eating ice cream or some shit. So yeah, it's a very unserious anime and very hilarious. So I would highly recommend it. The real Joyzy, are you still joining? I'm guessing that's Super Rhythm Heaven Fanboy, I guess. Still waiting on you. We'll give him another minute or so and then we'll just start. Beautiful anime. Occasionally you need something to clear your to lift your spirits after watching Eren do some diabolical shit or watching somebody slaughter an entire family for power. It's okay to just every once in a while watch something funny, pure and simple. Okay, so Disastrous Life of Saiki. We're getting started right away. So straight up, first question. As usual, are you ready for the Disastrous Life of Saiki? Answer every single one of these questions. Pick every option before you submit to get all the. I guess both of you decide to pick only one, but okay. Also pick as fast as possible. The faster you pick your option, or the faster you submit, the higher the score you get. So, question 2. What is Saiki Kuso's most prominent psychic ability? The answer was B, telepathy. Okay, I guess the real Jersey is here. So, question 3. What food is Saiki often obsessed with? A, coffee jelly, B, ramen, C, curry rice, D, melon bread. Coffee jelly, ramen, curry rice, or melon bread. And just joins us and moves straight into second place. Question 4. Who is Saiki's self-proclaimed best friend? Shonkaido Kokomi Teruhashi. The answer was Riki Nendo. Question 5. What is the name of the dark entity that Shonkaido believes in? 8th grade syndrome, Shunibyo, weeb of a child. What is the name of the dark entity that Kaido believes in? Shadow Syndicate, Blackwing Society, Dark Reunion, or Crimson Covenant? The answer was Dark Reunion. Question 6. What is Kokomi Teruhashi's defining characteristic? What is this character known for? A, her incredible strength, B, her bad luck, C, her overwhelming beauty and charm, and D, her exceptional intelligence. Strength, bad luck, beauty, or brains? Answer was her overwhelming beauty. Pretty sure she was like the only actual female character, aside from our boy's mom. But okay. Question 7. What is Riki Nendo known for? Really vibe with this guy. A, psychic abilities, his incredible luck, his muscular physique, and his talent for cooking. What was Riki Nendo known for? To this day, the only character in any anime I know that is named either Riki or Nendo. Never heard those names anywhere else. Question 8. Who is the overly enthusiastic class representative? Kokomi, Chiyo Yumehara, Kineshi Hiro. The answer is Kineshi. Question 9. What is the name of Saiki's younger brother? It may help if I say Saiki is not the... Yeah, Saiki is the surname. So Kusuke Saiki. And the next question. What is Kusuke Saiki's area of expertise? Cooking, sports, invention, and technology. The answer is invention. Isn't this his dad? In a while. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a brother. Pretty sure that was supposed to be his dad. The dude who made his antennas and suppressed his powers and whatnot. Okay, so what is the catchphrase that Kokomi Terashi often thinks? Oh wow. There's an older brother. It's been a while since I watched this show, clearly. Either that or I don't absorb information well. I blame my ADHD. Question 12. What animal does Saiki have as a pet? No pet. Question 13. What is the name of Saiki's classmate who is obsessed with him? I should go rewatch this show actually, but there are too many episodes. That's the only reason why I can't rewatch it. Plus, there's also the fact that I really want to taste coffee jelly. I have no idea what it's like, what the idea behind it is, but I mean, the most powerful guy in this universe decided coffee jelly was the best and the most perfect food around. I'm pretty sure Saiki is autistic, but Autistic people tend to have a good sense for what's nice. Saiki wears antenna on his head to suppress his powers. Next question. What is the name of the psychic who can see people's futures? Answer is Mikoto Ayura. Question 16. What is Saiki's usual reaction to the antics of his friends? A. Enthusiastic participation. B. Mild amusement. Annoyance and wanting to be left alone. Powerful people are often antisocial. Question 17. What is the name of the school festival they attend? You kind of need to know the name of their school, but PK Academy Cultural Festival, Saiki High. The answer was PK Academy. Question 18. Who is the flamboyant magician who becomes part of their group? A. Makoto. B. Toru Mogami. C. The answer was Kono. Blah, blah. Just saying his name is an incantation. 19 of 30. What is Saiki's biggest fear? A. Being powerless. B. Being exposed as a psychic. C. Coffee jelly running out. The answer was being exposed as a psychic. He's antisocial but not down antisocial. Question 20. What is the name of the perfect pretty girl's brother? Makoto, Masaru, Koichi, or Takeshi? This is Kokomi's older brother. Pretty sure he too had a problematic interest in his sister, but anime is weird like that. Question 21. What is the name of the psychic who can see people's auras? A. Imu Risutanto. B. Anzu Imayoshi. Also Mikoto. The scoreboard is fixed. I don't think we're going to see any changes before the end here, but we have 9 questions to go. So question 22. What is Saiki often forced to do due to his physical abilities? A. Secretly save the world. B. Participate in talent shows. Become a celebrity chef. Secretly save the world. Ultimate power fantasy right there. Question 23. What is Nendo often trying to get Saiki to do with him? Study together, go out for ramen, join the drama club, or play video games? Answer is go out for ramen. Question 24. What is Saiki's go-to phrase when he's annoyed? How tragic. Yari yari. Question 25. What is a recurring gag in the series involving Nendo? A. His surprising intelligence. B. His ability to understand Saiki's thoughts. Saiki being unable to read his mind. And the answer was Saiki being unable to read his mind. And we have no idea if it's because he simply has no thoughts or... Question 26. What is the name of the school that Saiki and his friends attend? A. PK Academy. Duh. Another in the back question. Question 27. What is Saiki's usual method of transportation when he doesn't want to be seen? Riding a bicycle, walking very fast, teleportation, or taking the bus? This one too should also be in the bag, because if you were all powerful and you did not want people to see you, teleportation sounds like a pretty good way to do it. I'm sure that doesn't make sense to somebody that hasn't seen the anime. Why does a psychic kid have teleportation as well? It's a long story. Basically, he has every power. And then I believe we're up to 2 questions to go. First one, what color are Saiki's trademark glasses? You saw him at the very beginning of this. The answer is green. And then the final question, we're not going to see any changes in this leaderboard, but what is Saiki's main goal in life? To be popular, to become a hero, to live peacefully. What more can someone dream of? And with that, we've come to the end of tonight's Kahoot. In third place with 731 points is Banzo, who, with 11,470 points, we have the real Jersey, and with 25,022 points, we have Party Girl Pochita. Congratulations on your double win. Okay. If you haven't seen either of these shows yet, I highly recommend them. Ridiculously funny. You might as well add Grand Blue and Daily Lives of High School Boys to that list. Both of those shows are, again, absolute man of culture. Top 5 animes. Because it's not all about fighting, it's not all about Naruto and, well, actually, Naruto and Bleach are both in my top 5 as well. But yeah, your otaku education is not complete until you've seen one of these OG legendary slice of life for comedy animes. So, all right, and with that, I believe we are done for tonight. I'll be honest, whenever people say JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is a comedy anime, it doesn't really feel like that to me. Like, I get the comedy feels like it's funny because the characters are insane and the situations they find themselves in are just strange. But at the same time, it also feels more shonen, more power fantasy than comedy. I do get that comedy is one of the genres that is like versed in, but I don't know. I just can't think of it like that for some reason. It's one of those ones you have to explain to someone when you recommend it. Like you have to prime them, prepare them, so don't think you're a lunatic. But yeah, thanks for coming. See you guys next week. We're done.